Okay, second game of Legion. Pretty excited. I have refined my plan for Abby too. It's except that I don't have a plan. Just try and place things correctly, and you rely on my long threat ranges, and don't die after I trigger Alpha Hunter. You know, like little things like that. Fury management seems to be pretty easy. I'm not too worried about running hot. I don't know. It just seems pretty forgiving. So let's see how that goes. This is the fourth Khador player, and like 2-ish days. Not trying to do it on purpose, just there seems to be a large growth of Khador players all of a sudden. And he's bringing Sorsha too. He's somewhat new to the game still. This is one of his first 75 point armies he can field. And he is ready to go, basically, with 1 unit of rifles, 1 unit of regular dudes, unit of Kayazay eliminators. The Kayazay are right there. The regular dudes, regular Winterguard infantry with rockets, and the UA are right there. Full unit riflemen are right here. There's some rockets scattered behind them. And yeah, Widowmakers on the right, Victor, Joe, Spriggan, Sorsha 2 way in the back. So let's do this. He goes first. My general plan for my Sorceress and Helion is one of them is going to try and sit right here behind the forest and be annoying with an 8-inch bubble. The other one is going to try and sit right here in this spot next turn and be really, really, really annoying for that Victor. I'm not too worried about the Widowmakers killing that Sorceress up on the hill on the right. They just don't have the damage, and also they're probably going to miss. So, yeah, feel pretty good about that. But that spot would be... This spot right here with her 8-inch no shooting bubble would be freaking amazing, because that goes in... It's hard to tell in the scale from watching a video, but it really pushes where her models can be and where they can shoot from. Also, the Widowmaker sprays, or not the Widowmaker, the infantry sprays are 8 inches. So they just can't hit her, and that's really, really freaking nice. Because all it takes is like one of those on Sorsha's feet turn, and that Sorceress is just hosed. Absolutely dead. So, yeah. I'm going to get up the board. I'm putting Carnivean out here, and the general idea is that if Sorsha wants to kill Carnivean using feet, she will be probably somewhere over here sitting in the trench, and then Proteus can slipstream into the forest and go and get her. And I am very confident with Wraithbane and just natural Alpha Hunter awesomeness, he's probably going to kill Sorsha. So that's the thought, because without the feet, I don't think all these guys are going to be able to kill the armor 20 Carnivean. Just a little bit too tanky. Victor will do some damage, but I don't know. I want to give him something to shoot at that's obvious, so he doesn't try and get janky and like kill things I don't want him to kill. And yeah, and that's more or less what he does. He shoots Carnivean up a whole bunch. And board looks kind of like this. Everything moved forward, and eliminators are up in my face. Absalonia is going to go... I want to get Proteus and a Carnivean onto Victor. We'll see how Proteus does, and if Proteus doesn't kill the Victor, then, well, yeah, then we're going to have to get Carnivean up there too. But more or less the plan of things is Absalonia 2 is going to fly over to these 2 Rocketmen, and she's going to start killing them right here, so that, and then I can have how the heck did I do this? How the heck did this happen? It might have just been those 2, or maybe it was the Naga, or maybe the Seraph had to come over here to slipstream Proteus, and after he did that, he just started shooting down Rocketmen. And so this whole little section of 4 Rocketmen died. Proteus got slipstreamed into the forest, went and charged to Victor, and did more than half of its health and damage. Over here on this other side, Scythean comes over and kills both eliminators, and... yeah, also I could not get Kiss on the victor from where my dudes are. That was an oversight on my part. How the heck did I get rid of these guys? I think Sorceress came up and sprayed them. I want to say she sprayed right here and opened a path for Carnivean to come flying in through here and get to Victor. I think that's how that went down. But anyhow, the end result is that Victor died, and Black Frost Shard charged, tongue twister, into these Winterguard, and 2 of them made tough checks, and 1 of them missed, so none of them died. This Sorceress over here, she walked up, did no shooting, and repositioned to right there, and she is in the beautiful spot she wants to be, trying to take away a scenario victory. Abby, I'll just make it easier and show it on the next slide. Oh, this is going to be annoying. We're going to have to zoom in a whole bunch. Abby ended up safely right there. Angel kind of came up behind everything, and Scythean is safely there. So Naga also ran to jam into the Winterguard so that they have a harder time on feet turn getting to shoot the things they want to do. Carnivean had attacks left over, so he put up Spiny Growth. And yeah, so it's a Sorsha feet turn. Sorsha comes up and bashes in the Carnivean by herself and kills him. I think he does a really, really good amount of damage to him in one of the hits. The Spriggan comes shooting across the board with nothing on it and one-shots the Angel. Yep, that was crazy. Yeah, apparently the Angel doesn't like decapitation. Being armor 17 and like 24, 25 boxes or something like that. And then, so Carnivean's dead, Angel's dead. The Winterguard rockets and riflemen start shooting up Proteus, since he gets most of his armor from unyielding. And they, with Sorsha 2's feet, they just straight up kill Proteus. And that's bad. So I just lost 3 heavies, and I have the Seraph and the Scythean left over. Also, all the Black Frost Shard gets killed. So that was a pretty dang good feat turn. I was very impressed with the damage output from the Sorsha 2 feat. Decapitation, pretty good it turns out. Which kind of confirms one of my worries about Legion, is that they can melt to gun lines. And I think they have, I'm kind of seeing that they have answers into gun lines, like the Sorceress and Helions and Lilith 3's Wind Wall. And a lot of casters like Veil have stealth, and Saren and Rias have stealth with occultation. So there's answers built in there. But it is something I have to be very mindful of, and it's not the slam dunk drop Virus 2 that it is in Retribution. So yeah, here's how the map ends up. Plan is go kill that naked Sorsha, because yeah. So Seraph slipstreams Absalonia forward so that she can get into the forest right about here and see Sorsha. She then the Naga Nightlurker walks over to here taking free strikes, hoping to be within 6 so that it can put Wraithbane on Absalonia. It takes the free strikes, which loses its spirit, and sad day, it cannot put Wraithbane on Absalonia. So Absalonia does it herself, charges Sorsha, does the boost to hit the charge attack roll. It hits with Wraithbane. I think she needed a 9, I think it was. The reason why I did Wraithbane is because I didn't want to rely on 11s. With Energy Siphon, I take a focus off of Sorsha. Oh, she had 3 focus on her, that's right. And the Khador player is like, well, crap, you're going to take focus off me every time, so I'm going to shave this damage. She saves all but, I think, 1 or 2 points from the charge attack from Absalonia. Then Absalonia buys an attack, or uses her second initial melee attack, kills a Winterguard, triggering Alpha Hunter. And then... also, I did pre-measure and make sure Scythean could get to Sorsha with Alpha Hunter. Then Absalonia buys and boosts another attack on Sorsha. Hits, pulls the last focus off Sorsha, and just straight dices it. Does a little bit of damage to her. I buy and boost another one, and then I just do a little bit of damage to her, and then I just stay right there. Scythean comes flying up the board and murders her, because, well, that's what Scythean does when Yeah, just that is what Scythean does pretty much. Murder infantry. I could have boosted and made it 4 dice to hit too, but at mat 8 needing 10s to hit, that's just fine. I'll just keep buying attacks. He's got about a bajillion of them. So, yep. Good game, fun game. Really impressed with Sorsha's 2's feat, and I'm excited to play more against this guy. He's getting into the game, and I like to see more new players in our meta. It just feels good. It's fun, and it includes variety because I'd never played against Sorsha 2. None of the K-War players would play Sorsha 2 until this guy started playing the game. So, pretty happy about that. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.